What is up, guys? Welcome back to the DeezQuibs podcast. This is our 40th episode, and I'm Ryan.
Guy at Best Buy. Hello there.
Hello.
I'm Omar.
And before we begin, boys, I'm gonna ask this question again.
Did your voice crack?
Low key. I was gonna say once again before we begin, boys, how are y'all doing? How are you living?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good too. Just another.
You guys get your stimmy?
Ooh, I did not. I don't think I qualified since.
Yeah, you do. A lot more people qualify this
Right?
time. Yes.
Okay, I need to check with. Well, my bank statement never changed, so I need to.
Wait. So you where it depends? Is your IRS like for your return connected to your bank account?
It is, yeah.
Okay, you just wait then. You should be because it's.
Yeah, a couple of my coworkers, they were talking about how they got theirs already. So I think
Or it might be coming in check, so you might get it through the mail.
I see.
No,
You
but
guys
what?
get yours?
No, I'm qualifying.
No, no. I'm just waiting. Maybe it comes to the mail. Yeah, you do qualify, right? What the fuck? It just says they changed the dependent. Dependent.
You should be really.
Yes, but did you do your taxes last year?
Nice. No, I started working like end of last year actually.
Well, you better do them this like now. That way, 2020, because they do go off of 2019 and 2020.
Ryan,
Really?
Ryan, how does that make you feel to do your taxes? It is
Well,
tax season.
I'm lagging to be honest.
And for
Yeah,
those
you'll-
who need that reminder, it's tax season. So don't wait till last minute.
Next month.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so even if I'm still dependent, I have to file for taxes, correct?
Everybody has to. If you work, yes, yeah.
Great.
Any sort of income.
I think Ryan's trying to bypass the IRS.
Are you trying to do tax evasion, Ryan? Or is that what you're
Oh no, I'm only asking because like
going under oath? Raise
isn't
your
it-
right hand.
Yo, guys, in the next podcast, if Ryan's not here, he's probably in jail.
Hey, so there's like a certain amount like you're supposed to like. Is there a certain amount you're supposed to like file it for, or does it matter?
Oh, you work, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to file.
You have. Oh, okay then.
It's not a certain amount.
Tax.
Because you're probably gonna get a return. So you're just if you don't, then you're missing out on the money that you're owed back. Unless you're good with that, I don't know why anybody would, but
Or unless Ryan's big brain and he actually is trying to pull off tax evasion.
oh my!
And that's what that's his agenda from the start.
I gotta make some calls right now.
Oh,
got
that's kind of sus. It's kind of sus. Yo, chill.
All right, okay. So minus the Ryan tax evasion. Today, guys, I want to talk to you guys about a serious topic. And I don't know how to say this, but what do you guys think about aliens? And we're not talking about illegal. We're not talking about illegal aliens. Not illegal aliens. Sorry. Just to clarify. Unless you want to talk about illegal aliens, but I'm talking about some extraterrestrial aliens.
Like
Uh,
the Able Mound.
Yeah, like the A Lamau when he starts dead.
Oh yeah, dude, that little Uzi alien.
Yeah, well, the reason I'm bringing it up is because I watched this documentary. Fuck, I already forgot what it's called.
Oh.
Happy Pie Day.
Oh yeah, Happy Pie Day.
Oh, happy pie day. Did you guys eat pie today?
No, it's the 3.14. That okay.
No, but
Continue.
Yeah, is that how you're supposed to celebrate it?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought it was.
No.
I mean, you don't celebrate May the 4th be with you with the lightsaber battles, so I don't.
Yeah, you would.
Wait, did you know at 3.14, if you flip it, it's actually the word pie?
Is it?
Think about it. Okay, when you guys after the podcast, and for those who are listening, when you get time, write down 3.14, then flip the paper around.
So we're talking like to 4.13.
Wait, no, that's just reversing the numbers.
No, write it out.
Oh, inverted. You're supposed to invert it.
Well, yeah,
Right.
but make sure the 4 it's written out like it's connecting. You know how they have you can write it 4.
Right.
Have you guys ever questioned that?
Inverting a paper? No, I
No,
don't.
no, the number 4, you can write it 2 different ways.
So you can do the number 1 as well.
But the number 1, when it's just a line like an L, isn't that just being lazy?
No, it's not just. You can just write it that, and then you can write it with like,
With
and then
the markings, right? With the
then the bottom. Yeah, there's 2 different ways to write it. You can write the Roman numerals. You can write them different. This isn't new, Dino.
no, but just the number 4. It's just you can't do that with number 3. You got to write it a certain way. Number 4, you can write it connecting the two lines on top connecting, or you can write them standing. And no one is, I think that's the work of aliens.
What's the
What I'm
document? Yes. What's the alien? What about aliens?
So basically, the documentary was just talking about like us as how like this is how they start the documentary, which is what intrigued me. When we look at like an ant farm, all those tiny ants, like you don't give a shit about a specific one. They're all like the same to you. They're all just the little creatures just wandering around. Then in perspective, humans are that way when you look at like the earth from a scale view. Like, if you look at the earth, we're just a bunch of like humans wandering around.
So we're ants to aliens, basically.
Yeah.
So how big are aliens though?
No, that's the thing. You know how humans exist because on Earth, we're perfectly placed. We have a perfectly placed distance away from the sun, so our water is like water. It doesn't boil or it doesn't freeze. It's at like a perfect temperature.
So it's wet.
With that theory, technically, yes. Actually, no, because water can't be wet. Because wet is subjective.
So because it only makes things wet, correct?
So it's moist.
It's like the theory. You know the double-edged sword theory.
Yes.
So what gets wet while drying?
Tiles.
Exactly. Now just keep that. Just let it soak in. So going back to what I was talking about with the Earth. So we're because Earth is at a perfect place with water to be water. Human like life can exist. Like basically, there's creatures, there's animals, there's humans. We have a supply of water, we have food, and all that. So who's not to say there's another quote unquote planet out there, maybe another galaxy that is perfectly placed from their sun, and basically, another Earth exists. What's the chance? Just seeing how big the universe is, do you think like another Earth exists?
Probably.
So that's the document. It's questions if there's another Earth or.
In a way, yeah. It's basically it's like comes from about a biology standpoint. Like how's life possible? Like obviously you need food, water, shelter. That's like the basics. So if there's another, like Elon Musk on the last time he was on the Joe Rogan podcast, he said something interesting. He wants humans to be the first intergalactic species. So he's really pushing forth for like humans to like live in Mars. And I just thought that's interesting because like it comes down to how is that possible? All you need is food, water, shelter, and make a way of surviving.
Oxygen. You need oxygen on Mars.
Humans need oxygen, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that's what's just interesting. Like, do you guys think humanity can pull that off? Like actually moving to another planet?
Well, I mean, it's not really we're not in panic mode, like a necessity. So I think we're like in the early stages because I think there's like a certain time limit before Earth, like the sun just like, and you need to move somewhere else. So
I'm glad you brought that up. There was actually a big section of the documentary that talked about that. You know how in 8th grade science class we talk about like the solar system and the cycle of stars. So basically, remember stars like they condense and over billions and billions of years they expand and explode. So one of these days the sun is gonna expand and swallow the Earth.
not one of these days, one of these millions of years.
Still, with keeping that in mind, does that mean Earth is going to come to an end.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that just crazy?
I mean,
obviously, it doesn't matter if Earth continues forever. 'Cause we will all die one day. With just the fact that, you know how people always talk about like the, quote unquote the end of the world, like Y2K and 2012.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just interesting that something like that will happen next week. But yeah, it's just that's basically that's why I was so intrigued, because you guys seen the movie WALL-E, right? I think we
yes.
yeah. So WALL-E is another. It was interesting because they tackle that question of humans being intergalactic, where they left Earth because it was just their ship was a man-made paradise, so there's no need to live on Earth anymore. But then the captain, he's smart. I can see he realized like Earth. Those humans in WALL-E, they don't know what it's like to live on Earth, so they're curious to see it for themselves. And I just thought that's very interesting.
Oh, I thought the documentary had to do with like actual like aliens and like UFOs.
So that ties in with the theory of, is there another Earth out there? And you know how we're obviously it's 2021, so we're limited to the technology that we have. So what if the other Earth, aka the aliens, what if their technology is more advanced than ours?
I mean,
Maybe the UFO sightings. You're saying they have a real Optimus Prime?
I'm pretty sure there'd be dude. There's plenty of games and movies that talk about possibilities of other civilizations in the universe, and all of them have better technology in the fucking Earth. So
yeah, how come they have so updated technology that they can't communicate?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, dude,
Transformers.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. I don't know what to say.
The man Optimus Prime said he learned the human English language via Google.
Bro, he says the same thing every movie. He's like, Autobots, roll out.
Yeah, but shit, dude, that gets you very pumped up. Hearing a speech from Optimus Prime is better than hearing anything from anyone in the fucking Marvel or DC world, in my opinion.
Dude, I need to watch. I already forgot what happens in the last Transformer, the one with Mark Wahlberg. Is Megatron in it again? Is he in every movie?
He's like a reincarnated version of Megatron.
Yeah, that's basically the plot of every movie. The first one is Optimus Prime fights Megatron. The second one is Megatron.
It's like the never-ending battle between Batman and Joker. It's basically Megatron and Optimus Prime. Yeah.
Dude, the fifth movie, I think they probably just honestly they don't even fight. I think they just talk it out. Then Megatron's like, "Why are we fighting, man? What for? I'm just gonna die and get revived again." And do you think they did the right thing by getting rid of Shia LaBeouf?
I don't know. I was an interesting call in my opinion. It's kind of random how they just put Mark Wahlberg in the fucking series.
Yeah, was that last one? I very totally forgot. It takes place a couple years after, right?
After number 4, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Back in a couple years ago, I was keeping up with that franchise, but
it's all these years later, Bumblebee still can't talk. What the fuck?
Yeah, all that technology.
Doesn't he have something wrong with him, right? Or
yeah, it's something with his voice box, but dude.
No, I thought isn't there some movies where he is talking though?
The very first one, at the end, that was it though. He spoke
yeah, phrase. That's right. Then he uses the radio.
He uses radio to talk.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that.
I mean, it's a good way to talk. It's an effective way of communicating, but dude, you're on Earth.
Oh, do you know what's funny? What's the one where they're battling in the desert? Is that the second one or the third one?
Second one.
Yeah, remember there's they wake up with the old Transformer?
Oh yeah, the Jetfire.
Yeah, I just think it's funny how they age. Right? The Transformers age.
Yeah, The robots age only what?
Yeah. And he had a camera, he had a cane and everything.
Yeah.
Ever do.
I never questioned, like, huh.
I think that
How
also
you-
applies to like life in general, because like, you know, if there's old Transformers, you know, there's old people too, you know.
Oh, damn.
It's like the Cars movies. Like there's Doc. He
Yeah,
ages.
he's
Yeah,
old
the car
as fuck.
also.
Hudson Hornet guy.
Damn. He old as fuck.
I think no matter of like whatever civilization is out there, there's still the concept of age within them too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just interesting.
So you're saying is there? I think going back to the. So what you're saying is there might be like a parallel universe.
I think that's real. I definitely think that's real. You know.
So there's one where Dino is smart and not annoying.
Speaking of parallel universes, do you guys think that it'll be possible one day for humanity to access that, like a multiverse?
Well, people are saying that like the lottery or like jackpot system was created to catch time travelers.
What?
Oh,
That's what I've read about actually.
that's technically.
Wait, what? No. Wait, where'd you read this?
I don't know, but like it was like some fucking conspiracy theory thing I saw on Facebook.
Is that
Alright,
Corpse Party?
that's all I need to know. Let's just move on to the next.
Oh, but I gotta say, logically wise, I think that does make sense. Like if you're gonna catch a time traveler
No, Stephen
who's trying to get
Hawking.
rich.
Stephen Hawking literally set up a party for time travelers and didn't put the invitation till after it happened, and nobody came. So that to like catch, just
I don't know though. Some of these old pictures, man, they got some fresh ass tech for like interesting stuff from like the 40s.
No, also how do we make sure that time travel is like it doesn't ruin you guys watch Penguins of Madagascar, right?
they were like Back to the Future or something like that. Not Penguins of Madagascar. And out of all the movies you could have picked,
You know, there's an interesting episode where Kowalski, the
Fucking
yeah, there's one where they create like a time machine, and then he says the most important thing when you're traveling back in time is do not look at / talk to the present him in that time. So obviously he ends up doing it. So when they talk, it like I guess it's messing up the space and time like flow. So you just see black holes opening, and then more Kowalskis come out, and it's just like their theory was because it's actually pretty funny. This Penguins Madagascar, but the theory was that because there's all different timelines. The moment one collides with the other, it just creates like a collision.
you could have just used like Spider-Verse, when
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that one. That's a good example of the multiverse. I like the old Peter Parker. His uncle, he's like my Uncle Benjamin. Bro, what's the name of the bad guy? The one who looks like freaking. He's like huge, but his head's is tiny.
Wasn't it Wilson Fisk?
I think so. But I just remember, dude.
His name's Kingpin, isn't it?
I forgot. I just know he built like a Minecraft character,
Like
but a big Minecraft character. Yo, but speaking of the multiverse, I think I mentioned this to you guys before, but I remember sophomore year, no, junior year physics class. Shout out Mr. Maris for people who know him.
Oh, hey, I had him too.
Yeah, he's an Olympian science teacher. He showed us a video where, you know how positive energy, negative energy, like the opposites attract. Then if you put positive or negative energy with negative energy, you just create more negative energy. So there's a scientist who he got a Nobel Peace Prize or the award for. He had a theory where you create two timelines in space. It's two streams of positive energy. Then when you pour enough negative energy, so there's like one stream on top and another stream on the bottom. If you pour negative energy on top of the top stream, it pours into the next stream. So with that theory, if we were to gather a lot of negative energy and pour it into a black hole in the middle of like the galaxy. He's thinking you could put, with the way that nature of gravity works and how energy is, you can create a portal to like another dimension in time. Because you know how black holes just never ending gravity coming into each other. So what if you were able to quote unquote open it and reverse gravity? Does that mean time reverses?
Hmm.
Didn't they do this in Zack and Cody?
Reverse gravity?
No, they just fucking they ran backwards and they went back in time.
Did they? Oh, is it the what show was the one where they had like a box? They put a box on their head and then you go back in time.
What?
I don't remember.
You gotta give
I'll have to do my research. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if it's a Disney show or Nickelodeon, but the time machine they created was literally a cardboard box, and when you put it on top of your head, you travel back in time. When you take it off, you're in like where you wanted to travel.
I never. Doesn't sound familiar at all.
I mean, in Family Guy, they always time travel. Stewie,
Yeah.
fucking big ass time traveling machine. Goddamn.
Yeah, that episode was interesting. The multiverse. Do you remember all the different universes they went in?
I like the Disney one they went in.
Oh, that this was fucking dark, dude. That was funny, but that was dark as shit. Oh my god.
Wait, what happens in it again? I don't remember it.
They pretty much just sing like a song, and then they see once they see what's his name.
They see more, and then it goes south from there.
Yeah.
Oh, like it's not always happy though.
Yeah.
No.
I kind of remember it. You know what's interesting? Do you remember when they go to present day, Quahog? But it's a universe where religion, where the Catholic Church didn't have the same amount of power it had during the Renaissance. It's basically today's like present time, but technology is way ahead, like the Jetsons. And it was interesting that Brian was explaining to Stewie, or no, Stewie was explaining to Brian that like the Catholic Church, remember during the Renaissance, they were killing like all the intellects and scientists, those who disprove of God. So in that universe, what if they were allowed to live, and who knows like what scientific like breakthroughs came about from it? And I was like, damn. Then I remember the scene where they had to put the ball in Meg's ass to save you. Remember that? Isn't that the ending?
Which was it the same episode?
I would think so. I just remember they had to open the portal. They I don't know, something about Meg's ass. that was a recurring joke that they're pushing. Dude, did you guys watch the Family Guy, the Star Wars one?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's one of the funniest parodies, like Star Wars parodies I've ever seen.
I know. I found it funny that how the fucking gas station guy was Yoda, dude. That was the randomest shit ever, dude. Of all the people, it would be.
And also that Cleveland was R2D2. Remember, dude, that scene when he just opened the window and he shoots the TIE fighter. He's like, "Fuck you, bitch." Dude, it's so random. Like, what the hell? But yeah, I think that series is also. Yeah, it's something.
I found it around how they made the chicken Boba Fett too. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh, because since Peter's Han Solo, and they always fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Star Wars is that's a franchise that really capitalized on like the idea of aliens. And
have you guys played Destiny? I mean, in the very beginning of the intro and number 1, it shows like humans going to Mars actually.
Mm-hmm. You're saying that's our destiny?
Yes.
Damn. If they ask you to be like a part of the first group of humans to like test living in Mars, would you do it? Everything's paid for. You don't have to pay anything. You just gotta.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Yeah. I mean, I've seen Alien, and I'd rather not.
Yeah, you never know what.
Have you guys seen the Alien Isolation, all the Alien movies?
Yeah, they're good movies, but like, dude, fuck that. Oh my god, that's a big ass shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't.
You guys see that one meme too? It's like, I'm like it said like, yeah, I'm xenophobic. Have you seen those motherfuckers? It's fucking aliens.
Yeah, I remember it's the last one, the one with what's his name? He's part of like Seth Rogen and James Franco's. He's the one, he's in Pineapple Express, the friend.
Red, the guy who plays Red,
Yeah, what's the actor's name again?
Danny McBride, I think.
Yeah, Danny McBride.
Oh, shit.
You see the I already forgot what the movie's called. It's the one after Prometheus where he plays Tennessee. It's basically another the one the I think it's 2017 the up to date movie of the Alien series, and he's the guy that James Franco is the first to die. He dies literally 10 seconds into the movie. He gets burned. But then the Danny McBride, he's the one that he stays on the ship, and then he survives. I think oh crap, I spoiled it. Luckily, I didn't say the name of the movie. But basically, his
I could sum it up. You said 2017, Danny McBride.
yeah, it's basically the Alien movie after Prometheus. It's basically the sequel to it. It's the Alien versus Predator universe, but this is about their Danny McBride and their space unit when they go so there's a first unit that went to Prometheus, and Danny McBride's unit is the team that's sent to go find them or find another place to live. But basically, the same shit happens all the time. They're just curious, and then you know how the alien starts? It's like a little plant, or it goes on their face. Yeah,
Oh, the face hugger. Oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
brilliant.
either it's the face hugger or it's like the fog, the plant that shoots the fog, and then it grows inside you. Well, basically, yeah, it's the same plot. They're basically just looking around, and then they turn into aliens.
The game Dead Space has also given me a reason why to not do intergalactic travel.
I've always wanted to play the game Dead Space. I've
Dude,
always
that
felt.
game's scary. That game's scary.
I feel like we should have done like a gameplay of that. Like that game.
The game had a lot of because when throughout the game it's quiet, right? And
It's
then
very quiet. It's like Resident Evil in space.
Yeah, they have like that space ambiance. So you like.
Because there are just times when you're walking around the game, it's just quiet as fuck, and then all of a sudden, boom, it comes out the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll never forget the commercial for you guys. Remember, it's the mom.
The mom's playing it. Yeah, that's
like,
oh my god.
They're like, why would anyone want to play this game? And also, I remember watching gameplay. It's just what makes it scary too is the aliens. They're like really like it's gory and they're discombobulated. So it's like.
That's the scary part.
It makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think one of the bosses is your teammate or your shipmate, and his face is like all all weirded out, and his tentacles coming out. I think.
So when are we playing it?
If it's in like PlayStation Now, I'm down to get it.
Shoot, was that the next gameplay video? Is it, y'all listening to that?
I like playing scary games, especially with like the three,
Bro, I just want to do it. I get so scared, dude.
That's
but like it's funny as fuck though, dude. When we all scream, that's
shit do be scary though.
It do be scary. That's the best part though.
But it's funny though. It's fun like.
Oh, speaking of scary stuff, what's the last scary movie you guys remember seeing? Like when you watched it from finish to end.
Ooh. Like maybe like I think like Scream 4, maybe, yeah.
When was it? What year was that?
You guys consider Alien
game or movie?
Game or movie?
We'll go movie first.
Oh, like Scream 4? That was like 20 something.
Mm-hmm. I think mine was the Nun. Because I remember I watched are you guys familiar with The Conjuring?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you guys have you seen The Conjuring?
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie's actually it's not as scary as that. There's only 2 scenes where it's like pop-ups. The majority of it's more story of the ghosts, like investigators. But The Nun, oh my, that one was pretty. That one was it was scary, but some of the pop-ups were like funny. Like I remember one of the scenes was the family living in the house, There's like there's like the ghost of this old guy. So the little girl's watching TV, and then it starts like becoming static. And then all you hear is, and then the girl gets scared, but then I start laughing because I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then one of the scenes, I think they do like a Trey Songz where he's like, ah. Do that like. Yeah, it's just like when it's loud, so it was scary, but because the sound threw me off, so I was like, "What the hell?"
What about you, Ryan? What's the last scary movie you've seen?
Last scary movie? I can't remember.
Avengers don't count, Ryan.
I know. It was a Korean horror movie, if I recall. I just remember which one it was.
Train to Busan.
It wasn't Train to Busan. No, it was like It was another scary. I forgot, but it ended up
Soul Plane.
Huh?
Soul Plane, the one with Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart.
Oh hell no, that's not scary. I can't remember the name, but it was pretty fucking dark. It ended with like this whole family dying because of like this one fucking like Korean demon. It was sad. It was just sad.
Damn.
I see.
What if I told you that wasn't a movie? That was real life.
Oh no.
Right. Oh yeah. What do you guys think about Parasite? That wasn't a scary movie, but it was a nice like thriller.
We talked about this like two podcasts ago.
Oh shit. Oh, I think I lost my memory.
Or like 2 or 3. We talked about it.
Shit. So I guess we ain't gonna talk about it, huh?
I mean, we still could.
Dude, did you guys get creeped out at that scene?
Well, certain scenes in the basement, yeah.
Oh, wait, we gotta give a spoiler warning. So those who haven't seen Parasite, what are you doing? For those who haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's pretty worth it's worth your time. Like it's really
good. I like it.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember us talking about it.
I think for me, there was like two. There was the part where the guy that lives in the basement just cups up like the kids.
Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me, dude. I was like, "No, what the hell was that?"
That creeped the fuck out of me. And then the other part where they finally find like the like they're going underground, and the music keeps getting louder and louder. You're like, "Oh shit, something's gonna pop up or something," and then nothing happened. You're like, "What the?" Like, oh.
Yeah, the director he was good at doing that. He was like, "Hey."
I don't think that's what he did, but
I think that was Casper. Dude, Casper is fucking scary, dude.
Kind of sad though, to be honest.
No, actually, Ryan, I know a movie scared you. Got scared of the haunted house. The one with the Chief Keef scene. I remember back in the day,
the basketball parts.
Yeah, me and Ryan were like we're browsing memes.
Wait, did the beat go off?
It's like gang.
Did the beat go off? There you go.
Dude, when I first saw it, it was so funny because remember they play out the whole scene. So yeah, they play out the whole scene.
Double dribble too, dude.
Yeah. He's like 5 seconds of and then you hear the beat go off and it hits him in the face, and it just gets distorted. The go off.
Pride, yeah.
I guess for our listeners who don't know what we're talking about, there's there's this funny video out there of the movie The Haunted House, the one with it's an animated film.
Isn't they call it Monster House or something?
Oh, Monster House, that's right. And basically, it's a scene where they're like playing basketball, and when the kid hits his face, but when he hits his face, they like edit it. It's just stupid.
I did feel bad. Like the ending's actually like once you hear why the house is like that, like, oh, it's pretty sad.
Yeah, the story of the owner, right? Didn't they they treated her bad?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, have you guys seen It with Pennywise?
My mom has.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I think I have it at home. Yeah.
Yeah, both movies are pretty good.
But I see 2 clowns every day right now. So
What's his name? You guys know Bill, the actor, Bill Sar. What's his name?
Bill Hader.
Not that Bill. It would have been hilarious if it was him.
Wait, Bill Hader. That's the guy who's in it too.
No, but the guy, the one who plays Pennywise is Bill Scar.
Oh, Scar.
He was in Deadpool, but he was only there for like 5 minutes. But basically, it was interesting watching like the behind the scenes, his outtake. Yeah, he said all he does is make his eyes big, and then just talk funny, and then the rest is all like they do the CGI. And it was cool. They showed his audition, like you can tell like why he got it. Like his was like creepy. Yeah, I think it's all in his eyes. Like he just makes it bold. Damn.
Hey, did you know this? And for Predators too, since it was filmed in LA, some of the Laker players at the time were actually played some of the Predator, like aliens.
Oh, really? To make him big, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Which ones played him?
I don't know. They didn't say like I forgot.
Shaq. We all know which alien Shaq. Yeah, how they go. Yeah, he's like the ball. Chicken.
He's the one who can't shoot accurately.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's yeah.
Dude, I remember which scary movie was it when Shaq and Dr. Phil are there in Saw?
Oh, that's Scary Movie 4.
Yeah, he said the only way to get out is if you shoot the thing. It's a free throw. God damn.
It didn't say who, but like it said there were like a handful of people from like the team that were in the movie that played the Predator aliens. But I don't know, the Predator aliens though, like I feel like they're interesting though, because like they do have like their own like sense of like morals and code too. They're basically like a clan of like fucking hunters. So
Really, I always felt like the aliens were like didn't have no like code. They just went off, and then
Predators
were, like,
Xenomorphs are just like they're fucking wild, and then Predator aliens are like they're more formal, I would say.
Yeah, they have Arnold Schwarzenegger and
I forgot, how did they even like start fighting?
I forgot what
Yeah,
happened.
the Predators and aliens.
I think they just like
Did someone invade someone's planet?
No, they were beefing, if I recall.
yeah, I think they were one had a rap diss track, and then they had another rap diss track.
He's Ayo, did the beat go off?
I mean, they got dreads, dude. So
they're not wrong. What's another species that is in that franchise?
aren't the engineers technically like the one before the horse, correct?
The buff white ones, right? The
bald
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that franchise is very interesting. I used to keep up with it too. But I think it's funny how they got Danny McBride. So that's the thing. I wonder if the next, I think do you guys remember? I think it's called Alien. Just straight up Alien.
Alien.
Or Alien something. Well, I just know it's post the engineer. Oh, that's how Prometheus ends. But basically, remember the engineers are what created like everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the one with Danny McBride, they fight the who was it? They fight like the freaking just the mother alien, the one it was the face hugger that was created off of an engineer's body.
I see.
I forgot if they killed it or not. Oh, it's a typical. They just ship it in space.
Real talk though, I do think they should make a Dead Space movie. That would be pretty fucking excellent in my opinion.
Who should play Isaac Clarke?
The
Rock.
I feel like he would. He probably would, man.
They pretty much make any video game movie have The Rock.
Kevin Hart. He's like he's short.
The Last of Us 2, Kevin Hart and The Rock. There you go.
Oh yeah.
The Last of Us movie. Yeah.
Oh, did the Uncharted movie come out?
No, I think it's still being made right now this year.
I think they got The Rock and
The Rock is Nathan Drake.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
No, they got it's Tom Holland. I think do you guys believe it's they said it's like a prequel to like the games. It's supposed to be a young Nathan Drake.
I feel like isn't Uncharted pretty much like Indiana Jones, like pretty
Just
much.
video game
Yeah.
version of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Another like entity of it.
Let's see.
But the Uncharted, the plot's really good. I know it's they're always there's like multiple
Very adventurous.
yeah. I think the treasure that you always like look for, there's like always multiple groups like coming for it.
I will say too, like if you're in AP World or like you're taking like world history in college, play Uncharted because it'll probably help you in some of your lessons. Because they do go over like they do go over like ancient like artifacts, slash like passages like these explorers took. So
Did that help you in your classes, Ryan?
yes.
Okay.
I was like, wait, Ryan, didn't you fail those classes because you're playing too much Uncharted?
No.
Do I remember when Notre Dame was on fire? Remember they said it's okay. We still got the Assassin's Creed model. But that's what they built. That's what they rebuilt it off of.
I mean, yeah, it's like Uncharted, like no, Assassin's Creed. They have everything historical like in that fucking game. Period.
Yeah, I'll show you everything, even like the Boston Tea Party.
Yep.
The third one.
Yeah. I feel like
Assassin's Creed is actually
historical. Yeah, very historical.
Yeah, it should be more. Well, obviously, it is a famous game already, but I feel like it should be more talked about, just of how
they need to go more back to caveman era.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
All he has is a club and like I don't know, like it'd be like a fur outfit he can have going on.
Yeah, isn't the recent one wasn't they're in Egypt now, right?
I thought they were Vikings.
Yeah, I thought it was Vikings. Valhalla, yeah.
Yeah. You're right. I was thinking something else. Damn. What's next? The Amish?
I don't know, but they should touch upon like ancient Japan, even though there's Ghost of Tsushima. But I do feel like if they touch like China or Japan, that'd be pretty interesting.
Oh, you think you're gonna have a modern one where it takes place in today's society?
Oh god,
where China just pretty much takes over all the production.
Remember, you hide in the bush and you can like grab the enemy.
Yeah,
you hide in a dumpster.
I feel like some games already do that though, don't they?
Yeah, Hitman.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't played that game. I heard that had good reviews.
I've seen people like get creative with like the way they assassin like the enemies in the game. It's pretty fucking funny, dude.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys played BioShock Infinite?
Nope.
Yep.
That game was interesting because they during the 1700s with the American Revolution and all that, or even past it when America was already created, they put in an interesting twist of how like an alternate America, and they're just in the air.
Where Canada invades.
Oh, Canada. Yep.
Dude, they put a different meaning to the word Air Jordan. It's literally in the air. Well, I just thought like those type of video games just have like the plot is very like creative.
It is, yeah.
I think that's the thing because since the video game you remember more of the actual like the game what you did in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think it's also just crazy how when you think about it, the plot that these games had is just off the roof. It's almost. I'll continue my bad.
Yeah,
it's like out of this world.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost alien like.
So saying it's like cyberpunk.
Dude, cyberpunk it's realistic.
I mean,
it's about corporate fraud. They lived up to the plot.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, I heard that game. It's just like no hope for it. Like
I've kept trying to play it like twice, 3 times, like already like the past couple weeks.
I remember when games were complete when they would release, like when they would release it, the game was complete.
Now
And that was it.
It's half-assed. I'm not
Like it was like there used to only be like maybe like a couple glitches, because you know they'd have like game testers. But I feel like now the people who buy it are the game testers, and then they fix it for the people later on.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I heard just for Cyberpunk, like there's just such a big divide between like their developers and just
investment, right?
the marketers. So the marketers are telling everyone that, hey, the game's coming out soon. Then the developers like, what the hell? This ain't even close to being ready.
Yeah. Or they're like, it's gonna have this, this, and this, and they're like, we haven't even programmed that to be there.
So it's probably. I was talking to like a coworker. I think they should just wait another 5 years.
I mean, how long did the graphics didn't even look like? How long did it take? Like GTA, like Rockstar, they only take like 7 years to make one.
Yeah, I remember
Cyberpunk,
it has like
you go right.
Because I feel like Rockstar is like a way bigger company than the company that made the one for Cyberpunk. That's why.
Yeah, but you got a lot of money though. You got a lot of investment, so you should hire. I feel like it was just destined to fail.
They set up to fail. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think didn't they say Cyberpunk? It's been in development for like a decade. It's been 10 years. So they never wanted to rush it. And then the marketers just fucked it up.
Interesting.
And they called them punks. Can you believe that? You know, it was a good game. Watch Dogs. That was a well done game. Like,
It was good, but it still had its bugs. But I still had fun with it though.
Yeah, some people I read, obviously like everyone has different taste, but some people prefer that over GTA in terms of like the open world. Because you can still hijack cars and punch random people. But I guess their graphics is like they have their own style.
Well, when did Watch Dogs come out?
Like 2014.
When did GTA come out?
2013.
Oh, there you go.
That's just crazy, dude. GTA 5 was freaking 8 years ago.
Yeah, because GTA 4 came out 2007.
07, 08, yeah.
Damn,
like
that's
6. And then before GTA 3 came out like 2001. So it's like every 6 years it should be, but Rockstar found the loophole. They're like, hey, if we keep charging these people online, we can make money. And they're like, okay.
That's true.
Technically, after GTA 4, wasn't it Red Dead Redemption?
Was it Red Dead like 20?
I think that one was 2010, 2011.
Dinner's ready.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys heard that here? But that's dinner's ready. So
you got yelled at. You gonna cry?
Low key. I guess we gotta wrap it up, boys. Do you guys have any last minute messages from
Yes.
Pete?
What have we posted so people can watch or like hype up what you just did? You know, like.
Oh, for those of you who haven't noticed yet, we issued out a new skit, and it's about Zoom struggles. And for those of you who are working from home and schooling from home, so we hope you guys enjoy. Other than that, Ryan, you have any last minute messages?
Apply for the Best Buy card. Also, wash your hands. Also, wear your mask. Don't take off your mask to sneeze. That's what the mask is for.
Yeah, take the vaccine.
Yes, get vaccinated if you can.
Yep. With that being said, remember, guys, if you see an alien, just please stay away from it. And
What
with
do you
that
mean
being
by
said,
wait? What kind of alien? Oh no.
we talking about extraterrestrial aliens, sir.
There you go.
Alamouse.
Yes, sir. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Another walk with a minute. I ain't been up on the block in a minute. I've been missing out the walk with a minute. I've been building up the blocks like a minute. Elliot, your water dripping out the city. Oh my God, boy, he got a Glock. Oh my God, boy, that boy on top.